fuboTV adds a massive DVR, and Paramount Plus becomes official. And is the new Apple One bundle a good deal? We tell you this and so much more coming up on the Streaming Insider. What's up, streamers? It's Jason from The Streamable, and every week we bring you behind the scenes of the biggest news in streaming. Before we get going, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get every week's edition of The Streaming Insider right when it comes out. This week, there is no story bigger than the new Apple One bundle. The new Apple One bundle had been heavily rumored as a way to bring all of different Apple services under one affordable plan. So Apple announced 3 tiers, starting with an individual plan at $14.95 a month, and then a family plan at $19.95 a month. Both of those plans include Apple TV Plus, Apple Arcade, Apple Music, and iCloud storage. The difference between the two of those is the individual plan is for one user, and the family plan lets you use Apple Music and Apple Arcade for the entire family, and then ups the iCloud storage from 50 gigabytes to 200 gigabytes to share. They then also introduce a Premier bundle that at $29.95 you also get Apple News Plus, as well as 1 terabyte of iCloud storage, and then a brand new service called Apple Fitness Plus. So what is Apple Fitness Plus? It's trying to go after Peloton with streaming workouts, everything from yoga and cycling to weightlifting to just body workouts. So when you're at home and you can't go to the gym, you can get a high quality workout from your home. And the cool thing about it is it works on a number of different devices like your Apple Watch, your Apple TV, your iPhone and iPad, and they all sync together. And that normally costs $9.95 a month, but it will be included in the Premier bundle, which costs $29.95 a month. So the question is this a good deal? Well, we did the math so you don't have to. Across the individual and family plans, you're saving about 30% versus if you bought each of the services separately. But the real savings comes if you buy the Premier plan, which saves about 45% across all the different plans. And the reason why there's such a bigger savings is you can really amortize it across your entire family. And the reason why there's a big savings is it adds additional expensive services like Fitness Plus, which is $10, Apple News Plus, which is also $10, as well as iCloud storage, their 2 terabyte plan, which is $10. So that just there, those 3 services cost the same price as the Premier plan. So if you were going to buy those 3, you're basically getting Apple TV Plus, Apple Music, Apple Arcade for free. But here's the thing with bundles. You generally don't need everything in them. So you'll save money, but when you do the math yourself, figure out, are these services that you actually need? If you just want Apple TV Plus for $5, just get Apple TV Plus. If you just need iCloud storage, just get iCloud storage. But if you need something that brings them all together, you will save with the Apple One bundle. So next up, the world's worst kept secret is CBS All-Access has a new name, and it's not Showtime Max, and it's not Pluto TV Plus. It ends up, it's Paramount Plus. And they were just as creative as everyone else, taking a really big brand name and adding a plus at the end. So yes, Paramount Plus is official, and it will replace CBS All-Access as the brand coming next year. There are a couple other announcements in there. They are expanding internationally, so in Australia, where they have 10 All-Access, it will become Paramount Plus. They're also launching in Latin America, along with some other markets. So the reason why they picked Paramount, at least this is what they say, is Paramount has really good brand recognition globally. And they're not trying for this to be just a US streaming service. They want this to be big all over the world. And in order to do that, they had to pick a brand that works everywhere. But here's the problem, I think, with the brand. CBS All-Access works because CBS is a big brand in the US, primarily around sports. And if you look at how CBS All-Access has been able to acquire customers, it's really been about sports. Bob Bakish, the CEO of Viacom CBS, said that this opening NFL weekend was the 4th biggest day in CBS All-Access history. Paramount is not a sports brand. Their biggest day ever was on the Super Bowl this past year. They also said August was the biggest month they ever had. And it wasn't because of entertainment content, it was because of Champions League. So my biggest concern with going from CBS All Access to Paramount Plus is, are you really leveraging a brand that will drive users to your streaming service the way they expect to use it? Which right now, CBS All Access is really being used for sports. Yes, there's Star Trek, yes, there's other original series. They announced a few more, including their turn of Behind the Music and a Godfather documentary showing how it was made, but people are really subscribing to CBS All Access to get some of that original series, but also live sports. So last week we covered a lot of different ways how to stream NFL games, and right before kickoff, a new one came into the equation. Sling TV, which dropped NFL Network and NFL Redzone in June, made a last-minute deal to bring those two back, and they're going back right where they were before. NFL Network will be part of Sling Blue, NFL Redzone part of Sling Blue Sports Extra, meaning that you can get NFL Network for $30. If you want to add in NFL Redzone, it's another $10. But for a limited time, you can actually save on Sling Blue plus Sports Extra. They're running a deal right now where you can get $10 off your first month, meaning you can effectively get NFL Redzone for free. So you'll get Sling Blue plus Sports Extra with NFL Redzone for just $30. We also got some information on just how many people are streaming some of these services. Tubi announced that 33 million people are streaming Tubi every month. That's up from 25 million when they announced it in December, and now 200 million hours of Tubi content is being streamed every single month. In comparison, other free streamer fuboTV just announced that they have 26.5 million active users and hope to be at 30 million by the end of the year. So these are really big numbers from the Fox-owned Tubi streaming service. The other one, Comcast CEO Brian Roberts said that Peacock now has 15 million signups. What that means, I don't know. Remember, it's a free service, a sign up isn't a subscriber, but it is up 50% from the end of July. So there are a lot of people who are at least signing up for the free version of Peacock. They hope to use Premier League now to get even more people to sign up for Peacock Premium. While in the past, Premier League lived on NBC Sports Gold, this weekend in particular, they're bringing a lot of the main games to Peacock Premium, meaning that you'll have to sign up for Peacock Premium for $4.99 a month or free with Comcast and Cox if you want to watch the games. And for our final story of the week, fuboTV quietly shuffled their bundles and released some brand new features. So fuboTV retired their Ultra bundle and brought in a new Elite bundle, which is made up of 2 brand new features. One, a massive 1,000-hour DVR, which you could get outside the bundle for $17 a month, and something called Family Share Max, which lets you watch on 5 devices at the same time on your home network and 2 devices outside the home, and that can be added for $10 a month on any plan. But if you want it as part of this new Elite bundle, it costs you $80 a month, so you will save. On that bundle, you also get Fubo Extra, and you also get the standard family share, which means that you can watch on 3 devices outside the home on top of the 5 devices inside the home you can watch with Family Share Max. And that's it for this week's edition of the Streaming Insider. Let us know what you think of the new Apple One bundle. Are you going to bundle up all your subscriptions, or are you going to keep them separately? If you like this episode, make sure you hit thumbs up, and as always, hit subscribe if you want to get next week's episode right when it comes out. Visit us at thestreamable.com for the latest in streaming news and reviews, and as always, I'm Jason for The Streamable and The Streaming Insider. Have a great week. Happy streaming.